Hello and welcome, guys. So this is the final showdown for the test server. Let's take a look on the dev blog. Hello, cheers. Yo, chromosomes, yo, Vortex. Hello, Tom. Yay, first. You usually are the first, honestly. Appreciate it, man. Okay, let me put the I think is nope, this one. Yep. All right, let me remove my face here from the screen. Actually, I could place myself on the other side. Yes. All right. So yeah, update 11.20. Hello, Rob. So update 10.11.20, which is codename explosive changes, balance, whatever. So yeah. So just to be clear, they say that all these changes indicated here are regarding the parameters based on the live server, so it's not based on the previous server, this server. So this is the old deal. Hello, oh, you guys came from 3 Burgers? Man, appreciate it so much. So either way, so the new, so the old explosive weapons, like all of them got, this is old news, just to get you guys up to speed. So all explosive weapons, all of them, missiles, cannons, whatever, they had now the damage split between explosive, which is shrapnel, and ballistic. And the division is for cruise cannons is 60% ballistic. The tower cannons is 40% ballistic. So this is what this means, like damage reduction. All the damage that got reduction from the explosion will now be transferred to ballistic. The missiles have now 15% ballistic damage, so it's not that much. They'll still be mostly explosive, but they'll do a little bit of ballistic damage, like 15%, all of them. And the plasma will do 6% ballistic, which is barely unnoticeable, should not make any difference whatsoever for those weapons. So this is the old news that we already know. On top of that, they are not changing the energy for the... Let me... Here. So they're not gonna change the energy for those cruise cannons. They're not changing. Let me find here. Here, prosecutor still 5 energy, executioner still 5 energy, and the perk still the same as well. So they haven't changed the perk. Tsunami perk is now every 2 seconds of stacking of standing still. Increase the damage by 10%, so you can have 60% damage but boost here. Let me show you. So they kind of heard what you were complaining before that. I think it was 20% every 10 seconds, if I'm not wrong. And someone confirmed this to me on the on the chat here, on the live stream chat. Can someone confirm? I think right now on the live server, the perk for the tsunami is 10 seconds, 20%, isn't it? Stacked 3 times. So right now is 10%, 2 seconds, stack up 6 times. So this is every 5 seconds. Okay. So that is a kind of a buff, because you need 15 seconds before, and now you need 12 seconds only to achieve 60% boost. So 334. Let me see my numbers here that I noted. Stats. I wrote down those numbers. So tsunami, let me see here. 205 damage it used to be. It's 209. That was a little bit of a buff. Yeah, all right. Let's keep checking the patch notes. Oh, where's my... Okay, I lost my patch notes. Let me open here. All right. So perk change for the tsunami, perk change for the typhoon. I eat my shoes here because I was 100% sure they will not implement this. I mean, they still can roll back this anytime before the actual update hits, which should probably be mid next week, I guess. But, well, that's impressive. Let me fix this real quick. I really wasn't expecting this to be implemented whatsoever. But, well, it is what it is. So, now the Typhoon perk is based on hit reduction. Oh, sorry, reload reduction. So, let me grab the Typhoon parameters. So, hitting an enemy reduces its reload speed and weapon cooling time by 40%. Okay, I really hope this is something that got lost in translation, because this implies that after you get shot by a typhoon, your weapon will reload faster. Because this should not be time, this should be rate, right? Because hitting an enemy reduces reload speed, all right? It reduces reload speed, and it reduces weapon cooling rate, not time. But let's assume this is not a positive debuff or something. Let's assume this is a legit debuff. So either way, that's a fairly bad perk. But again, all relics have bad perks, all of them. Exception the Scorpion. Either way, this video is not about discussing relic perks. And let's see if they made a new effect. I highly doubt they did this, but we'll see. No, the perk is still the same. The effect is like those lightning strikes. And the damage is still 244. Let me see if they changed anything about this. No, it's still the same. I think I have Master. Yeah, Master Jack. That's why we get in. Let me grab Misty here. So yeah, the damage still the same. Only now have a absolutely bad turbo perk. Alright, let me start reading some questions here. Alright, Vortex, thank you so much for preferring my live stream. Appreciate it so much, man. That means a lot. By the way, I would like to announce something. I'll do this announcement later, like more official. But I just would like to hear your feedback right now, if you can, before we continue. A lot of things going on real life here, especially in Brazil. we're definitely gonna go through a rough time because of CV. Not gonna say the name, but you guys can imagine what CV means. I know you all are going to trouble anyway, but whatever. My point is, I also love making those videos, like those really in-depth analysis that you guys remember. But the problem is they don't pay, actually. I think my best review so far is probably... I don't know, I have to check. But anyway, the biggest cash I made so far by doing reviews, like complete, let's say, in-depth analysis on cooling or whatever, it was like, I don't know, $10 maximum. And you may say, whoa, $10, that's a lot. But if you consider that it takes me 40 to 50 hours of work to make those videos, that is not viable. So I would shortly, maybe next week, I will announce a Kickstarter. What do you guys think? I'll start a Kickstarter crowdfunding for those videos. So I would love to hear your feedback on that. If you're willing to donate like $1, $2, whatever you can for that specific project. So the Kickstarter will be like target goal. When we reach it, I work on a specific video. Let's say things that I have in line right now, because I really want to do it, but I don't have time and money to do this, is hover fusion. See, that already fused a lot of hovers. Because there's a lot of people asking, oh, what's better? It's better more tonnage or it's better acceleration efficiency? So from all those possible fusions, which one is better? Like, it's better to have more acceleration or power penalty reduction? So I want to do an in-depth analysis on that. So let me know here in the chat if you like to see that. And if you're willing to like give a small contribution for this work. Either way, let's keep reading the chat here. So yeah, cannons are still gonna dominate, I guess. I think they will dominate maybe more. And I don't think this explosion mechanics rework will do anything to the cannons itself, but they'll probably have a big impact to hovers, I think. I mean, I could be wrong, but I think this update will affect hovers the most. Where is my screen? Here. Okay. So let me keep reading the chat before I continue doing the analysis. Yeah, so basically the only difference here is Typhoon got a heavy nerf, and Tsunami is probably a better choice. Actually, I think it is a better choice regardless. Just let me see if I can compare the impulse real quick. Let me see if I can compare the impulse. I'll place here, I don't know, anomaly box cabin. It's gonna be tricky to test. Sorry for the hammering, if you guys are hearing the hammering. It's my never-ending neighbor. God, I hate him. Okay, let's see if I can compare the impulse, because I'm not sure the Typhoon have a bigger impulse. Let me try to aim. Okay, let me grab a neutrino. Not a neutrino, horizon. Alright. Is Mammoth getting a buff? Yes. Mammoth is getting a buff. I'll cover that in a moment. Okay, so I'm gonna shoot right in the middle here. Okay, so it passes these little grass turfs here a little bit. Let me see. I know that's not a very accurate. I still want to do an in-depth analysis on cannons, but again, that don't pay my bills. But hopefully, it will start paying my bills soon. with the help of you guys. Okay, so let's see the tsunami. Yeah, the impulse apparently is a little bit less. So maybe the typhoon will still be better because the impulse... I'm not sure. We'll see. We'll see. Either way, I think Spaced Armor got a huge nerf on this update. Yes, Mammoth got kind of a buff. I mean, it is a buff. It's not kind of. It is like actual buff. Because, let's see here, tower cannons. All tower cannons have more from the shrapnel and less from the explosive. But the spread got reduced across the board. So all turret cannons got their spread reduced, both when moving and when turning the tower. So they are much more viable, and they also got durability increase. So yes, that's a significant buff. I really hope to see more mammoths in combat. Perk is still the same, however, they're more usable now. Okay, let me keep checking the chat here. The changing plasma emitters. Yes, they are changing plasma emitters. I will get into that in a moment. Plasma should suffice. Kickstarter D is good, but it's still student. Oh yeah, Vortex. It's fine, man. I don't hope that everyone will be able to help, but maybe $1 or $2. That's something you or the others could help. But anyway, that's something that I'm gonna work on the next few weeks. Light hovers coming back, I guess so, yes, probably, very likely. Yeah, he's barricading for the pandemic. That's probably true, actually. Hello, Emma. Welcome, man. I love to see you around. Thank you. Hello, Dirk, Dr. Wrecker, Chris. Thanks for all being here. Got to be a place, but no stop. Yeah, I still think my personal theory is that my neighbor owns a YouTube channel for reviewing hammers or something. Maybe he receives every week a batch of hammers, like to showcase on his channel. It has to be, because I live in an apartment that is 33 square meters. That is like probably a quarter of an inch square or a square inch or something. Either way, it's a very, very, very small apartment, and there's absolutely no way he can hammer that long. Even if he literally hammers every single wall and floor and furniture and every single piece of the bathroom, there's no way he can still be hammering after fucking 4 months. So yeah, pretty sure he's working on hammer reviewing. Maybe he have this rig where he hammer nails into hardwood and check how many. Maybe he's the code for hammers. We never know. Maybe he's doing like in-depth analysis of how many hits you have to hammer to get a nail into hardwood with different types of techniques. I don't know. Either way. Yeah, I'm look sick, actually. You're not that wrong, Mr. $1 million. Please, $1 million. Because I'm not sleeping too well lately because all this chaos going on here. A lot of insecurity going on here, especially regarding jobs. I mean, you guys know that someone said that USA will probably end the year with like 20-25% unemployment. We already have way more than that here in Brazil. So I can only imagine that we could potentially hit the 60-70% unemployment rate by the end of this year. And I'm really concerned. So I'm not having a lot of sleep lately. So that's why I'm looking like shit. Let me zoom you guys so you can really have a feeling of the mess I am right now. So here, Codefire at its finest. So yeah, I'm a mess. Also, I'm studying for my PhD thingy, like final presentation, which is not gonna happen live. It's gonna happen on live stream, and because no one can watch it physically there, so so I'm setting up all of that, and it's either way, my life is a mess right now. Okay, so let's keep checking CROSSOUT stuff. Okay, missiles also have the same thing. I just want to give a quick check. Can I test this? I'm not sure I can test this, but I'll try. Why not? So let me grab wasps, because they are... Let me grab locusts. Locusts. I think they're easier. Yeah, I'll go into hovers in a moment. I'll check if they changed anything there. Alright. Let's see if I can actually test this. So it's 180 damage total from the blast. Yeah, and I missed. It's 212. Okay, so 212. Let me grab my calculator here. So 212. No, 180 divided by 212. Oh yeah, so yeah, that's exactly all right. Nice. I could test this. So yeah, according to this quick calculation I just did here, and this test that you guys just seen, the wasp do exactly 15% ballistic damage and 85% shrapnel damage. So it's safe to assume that it's working as intended for all other weapons, including the pulsar. But just because I don't trust the devs, let me check it by myself. This is the core of science. Independent testing. That's why making vaccines and all that shit takes forever. Because you cannot just take the word of other person as granted. You need to test it by yourself. Double check everything. Alright. Alright, so 149. 149, I'm already on fire. $149 still? Alright, so good thing I tested. Apparently, this patch note line here is a BS. So from my test, I could not test this. I know 6% is small, but 6% of 150 is still noticeable. So it should give me a little difference on results. So I don't think this is implemented. Maybe that's a limitation on the physical model of the projectile itself. I don't know. So this here is not working. Right, let me check the chat here before I continue. Yeah, hover nerf, I'll check in a moment. Just wait a second. Did any drone got a nerf? Yes, drone got nerfs, but it's not what you expect. It's much less than what you expect. But I'll get to drones in a moment. Punisher. Punisher and your numbers are rare. Got through this volume level. Yeah, nope, not happening. I'm so sorry. All right, let's keep going. So this one was unexpected. So GL, Impulse, and Retcher. So let's see what's the deal here. So GL. The weapon itself didn't got any change. Actually, no, it got change in range. Let me see. Okay, let me see if I can actually showcase this to you guys. All right, let's see. So I managed to hit the 200 meters mark. Let me try to make it 45 degrees here. Because if there's no drag, this should be the maximum theoretical range. I think they're bullshitting us. Alright, yay, another bullshit for the devlog. Not even close at hitting the 300 meters. Nope, not happening. Alright, so that's another bullshit, not happening. Okay. So this is not even remotely real, right? It never been 300 meters just to begin with, unless they nerf it by accident. They reduced from 300 to 200, because I could not even hit the 300 target at all. Not even remotely close. So just ignore this for now. Not sure if it's a bug or if, I don't know, whatever. But this do not work. Let's see what else. Bonus projectile speed reduced. So now the fusion. Let me see. Upgrade. Oopsie. Oh my god. It's different. Right. Upgrade. Projectile speed 15%. So this is what they mean. It's not the weapon itself didn't get a nerf, but the fusion got a nerf. So it's no longer 15%. Now it's no longer 25%. It's now 15%. Okay, blockchain maximum spread reduction. Already covered this. Damage increase. So let's see how much damage can they do to a fully heated thingy here. Right. Aurora. My Leviathan probably could use some armor. Structural parts. Sort by durability. All right. Type blockchain. Their hitbox is still so trash. I really don't like weapons that are massive as this. See the pain nightmare it is to mount them. Why you have to be so big? Alright. Aurora, right trigger. Okay, so let's see the maximum damage. Not bad at all. That is not bad at all. $670 something. On top of that, I could most likely use the photon cabin. I could also place Jade, and I could also remove this here. Show detail numbers. All right. Yeah, Jade co-driver work for them. Yep. $638. Wait a second. Photon's not being applied here? What? Okay, is this a bug? That's a bug, right? I will open for questions in a moment. After I go through all the topics on the patch note, I will most definitely 100% go for questions. So don't worry, I'm gonna answer all of them. 780. I think it was not hitting enough. Man, this thing is more health. Sort by HP. Durability. There you go. All right. All right. Okay, so this is fully heated. Sorry for the whistle. That's not bad at all. reload time is so different still. Nah, not sure it's a viable combo. I personally don't like this combo. I think this will be better paired with someone else using incinerators, maybe. Let me see here. I'll have to drop one weapon then. It's not that great, honestly. Maybe for invasions. I don't see these being used on PvP that efficient. Either way, let's keep checking. Trigger, and this is what bugs me, because turning speed increased by 37%. They really actually mean turning speed, or that's just something that got lost in translation, like always? They mean turning time increased, or that's actually a buff? That's what I don't understand here. Trigger. This is where I get confused here. Because on the Typhoon, that was clearly, obviously, a typo. No, I actually think... No, that's definitely a buff. They wasn't turning that fast, I'm sure. Yeah, I'm 100% sure they turn faster now. Alright, so that was a small buff for the trigger here. Turn speed increased, so they can turn faster. Alright. Is the blockchain overpowered now? I don't think so. I think it's barely viable, to be honest. Because it needs synergy with fire, and the trigger do not heat up that fast. So you probably need to pair with an Aurora, and it's not an easy thing to do. So, I don't know. I don't think blockchain is powerful. It's okay, I guess. It takes a lot of skill to master. I don't know. Alright, back to the trigger. So turn speed increased. So yeah, it is turning quicker, actually. As I showed here, it is turning significantly quicker, actually. Okay, I like this. Reloading speed increased by 0.5 seconds, so now they have less DPS. Maximum fire range reduced a lot, but not as bad as they were first introducing on the test server. It was 80 meters, now it's 110 meters, so from here I could still hit that car. Barely. So those now are really close range weapons. I think they are still OP, to be honest. And now they're even more OP because you can like burst multiple armor here now, because you can like sweep your laser. Either way, this is the nerf. Hello, Mr. Emilio. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate it. Thank you so much for your coins. That means a lot, man. That really means a lot. Thank you so much. Thank you for your donation. So that it is for the trigger. It is a nerf, less range for sure. Still very viable. I gonna keep using on Clone Wars because I like this weapon so much. It's so satisfying to use. You can say, oh, that's no skill weapon, like you always say for everything, but I really enjoy using it. It's a nice mechanic that I personally enjoy using. I'll keep using it especially because this turning speed increased. Now it's much easier to handle, because that's a massive increase. Annihilators. Okay, annihilators. Freaking-lators. Freaking-lators. They should be called annoying-lators, because they are annoying. Wow. Yeah, they're kind of easier to hit now. But is that enough? Leave in the stream chat here. Do you think this helps anything? Because the changes. First change. Now the drones change position every 2 seconds, so they will stay a little bit longer on the same spot. Change number 2. They reduce the damage by 8%. Change number 3. They increase the range of which they attack by 10%, and they reduce the altitude by 10%. So instead of flying here, now they fly here. So instead of flying here, now they fly here. So this is pretty much what they change on annihilators. Do you think this is what makes them OP? Leave in the comments here. Leave in the comments or in the live chat, whatever. Do you think this is what makes annihilators OP? It isn't the fact that they are almost impossible to hit regardless their position. Yeah, for a small target, they are almost hovering the ground. We'll see. Yeah, I don't think it fixes. It helps, that's for sure. It do help, but I don't see it fixes. However, they are acknowledging that they would also like to note that the controversial physical model of the drone, aka the hitbox, whenever they say physical model is the hitbox, there is the model, which is the graphic model, like how they look, and there's the physical model, which is what is processed by the game engine. And they plan to make it larger, but that's gonna take it's gonna take at least, I don't know, 3 more months, 2 more months. It's very convenient if you ask me. You guys know me, and you know I like to be salty about devs. That's my thing. But that's very convenient, don't you agree? I mean, oh, sorry, this update is closed as it is, and we have to roll this change for the next one, the hitbox change, because, I mean, we cannot work that fast. And guess what? Try to imagine what exactly will happen when update 0.11.30 will hit. Oh, that coincides with roughly the end of the battle pass. So an actual nerf to annihilators will come roughly when the battle pass stops selling. That is very, very convenient. Don't you agree with me? Call me greedy. All right, more. Okay, Grenadier. Let me skip plasma emitter. I'll go back to it after I take care of Grenadiers. Yes, finally, Grenadier nerf. So let's see the nerf. Spread increased by 33%. That's insane. That doesn't help anything. Grenadiers are powerful not because they're accurate. They're powerful because they do a lot of damage, and because they are hard to kill as well. So spread increased by 33%. Don't help anything. 1 second. We got. My wife got me some coffee, so cheers. And by the way, she's at home today because she's not going to work today. She's like skipping the job. She's like not going. Because she's a pharmacist and I'm really worried about her health. Because there's a lot of sick weirdos going to pharmacies. Like stockpiling everything they can. Either way, she's not... I asked her to quit her job. So, we'll see. Okay, let's keep going. Blast radius reduced by 20%. That is good. But again, the grenades from the grenadier also have a super tiny compact explosion anyway. So this two don't do anything. Durability reduced by 17%. I have no idea how much health they have. I guess I could try. No, I have no idea how I can test this by myself. Whatever. They have a lot of HP and they are also very hard to hit. Either way, let's keep going. So Grenadier nerf, that's a no-go. This is not a comprehensive enough nerf. So you can forget it. Grenadier, actually drone out will still be a thing. Drones are still going to be super viable. Annihilators and Grenadiers. The only thing I see this Annihilator change could actually affect is builds like this here. Let me see if I can find here. To builds, there isn't any here. That's sad. You know how this... What? You know how this build here has spark on top of the cabin? Most Clone Wars build actually have the spark inside, aligned with the firebugs. So those builds cannot hit Annihilators as it is right now because they cannot spark up. But maybe with this change, this will help to alleviate this. Okay, so drones, not happening. Drones nerf, it's not happening on this update. And very, very conveniently, Annihilator is gonna get nerfed probably to Oblivion after they stop selling battle passes. Nice. Okay, what else? Plasma emitters. Let's do this. Let's do plasma emitters. Damage reduced by 10% and auto fire. So plasma emitters. Let me grab a whole bunch of them. The moment of truth that you all have been waiting for. I also love how they have different colors. That's pretty. Okay, so let's see if the damage actually got nerfed. Can anyone confirm me what is the full damage for the Helios without any co-driver? Whoever is live on game on the live server, just grab something from an exhibition and please be kind to test this to me. Because right now is 61 plus 38. That is 99. Let me accumulate this. Group numbers. So here, just to showcase this. So yep, they are auto-fire in case you don't believe me and you don't believe the patch notes. I'm not doing anything shenanigans here, just holding my mouse button. And they do 99 points of damage for the Helios. Let me see the Prometheus. And I don't have any co-driver that effect. I have Misty on me right now. So 86 for the Prometheus and Synthesis. Thank you so much, Rob. So it's 110 damage on live server. So yes, that's a 10% decrease. That's actually exactly 10% decrease. All right, so this one is right on spot. Plasma emitters, damage reduction by 10%, and they are auto fire. What do you guys think about this? So what you saying, Roland? Couldn't fight macros. Yes, that's exactly what happened. Deep, they cannot fight macros, so they made it official. Now they have macros embedded. I think it's a good thing, honestly, because you cannot fight macros. It's simple like that. You cannot fight macros. Even if you're using a macro software, it is still most likely undetectable by anti-cheat, because macros are a real thing, are a legit thing for automation of work. Let's say you work on Excel or spreadsheets or whatever, and you can do macros to help your work. So they're not like illegal software per se, and you cannot like prove that someone using macro. You may ask why. Of course, they could time the delay between the shots, but that's not really viable, because first, you can always create a random delay between the targets. Like you can just randomize the clickings. And second, even if you don't randomize, because honestly, you don't have to, just the network latency will cause these fluctuations on the server side. So it's impossible to prove beyond doubt that someone is using macro. So it is something that I personally think that should be allowed on most video games, just because you cannot fight it. So that's it. That's my opinion on the subject. And this is big. Pulse Rifle R70 3739 adapter. This weapon looks cool. They sound cool. They have good damage, but they are completely unusable unless you wanna replace your mouse every few days. Because back then you had to smash. But right now, you just hold. And I'm so freaking buying those things. They are so broken. For their rarity and power score, they are so nice. Now I ask you, why anyone... I don't have Corvus? Corvo. Why would anyone use Corvus, for example? When you can... They don't have accuracy that good. They don't do a lot of damage anymore. I mean, they never did, actually. When you can just use these babies. So those are sexy. They're so accurate. Let me see if I can hit the buzz over there. They don't have that much accuracy though, but still I'm doing a decent amount of damage. This is already much better than any machine gun will do anyway, so... You don't need to worry about heat, so you don't need to place radiators. You don't need to worry about ammo, so you don't need ammo boxes. And you don't need to worry about engines as well, I think. I don't think this is affected by engine, right? I mean, it should not be affected by engine. No, it's not. Right, so this is not affected by engine or the perk, which is fair. So this is a fairly easy weapon to use right now, so it just keeps shooting. The greatest benefit I see for the Helios now, because it's already kind of a meta on Clone Wars, but now it's gonna be even more, because you can just do this. Just take a look. I know pro players will never do this. This is just what noobs do, like me. But you could just remap your Helios to a convenient button like shift, and you can just keep firing the whole game, non-stop. See? Here I am, chilling. Right hand on my head, just chilling. And I can keep firing forever. I think this is a little bit too much, but I like it. I definitely gonna try Helios. Probably gonna buy a pair, or I mean a set, and I'm gonna try them out. Okay, either way, let's keep moving. Let me see what people are saying. Only one click. You can't fight macros. Hover, haven't been hanged. Let's see that right now. Actually, let's see if I still have... Yeah, that's all for the patch notes. Okay. So there you have it. This was the last line here. How to get the server. Just go to the official page. Follow those instructions. There's going to be one tomorrow and one the day after that. This one closes in roughly 4 hours. So if you want to see it for yourself, go there and see. So that'll be all for the patch notes. And now I'm going to take questions. So first of all, hovers. Let me see if I have a hover here. Okay. Let's see this one. Am I crazy or... This hover actually flies higher than this one? I think it does. Alright. So hovers are still meta, unless cannons on Spider become a thing. But every single time I think, oh, this is gonna change everything, Clone Wars is gonna change and people will not use that many hovers anymore. I'm wrong 100% of the time, always. They always keep using those freaking OP shit. But whatever. So hovers are still the same, they fly just like they used to, same height, same speed, same everything. So, nope, hover nerf is not a thing. Let me keep taking questions. What else do you guys want to see? Just speak there and I will get that covered. In lag isn't viable, do you mean detecting macros? Yes, it isn't viable. You cannot do this like beyond doubts. I have 60 ping and I use them constantly. Yeah. I have 200 ping and I suck at the game. So, well, rip me, I guess. Emily's keep shooting. Yeah. Still artists. Oh, let me see. Oh yeah, yes. Artists still love Corvus because they're quite interesting and beautiful. Let me see if I can find something here on the guide. Maybe something sleep devs. Ooh, 1st April. Okay, so we'll have a unique drill for the 1st April full event. We're gonna have junk bows, actually Fafnir's as well. Oh, the power score is higher? Why? Huh. Why the power score would be higher? Doesn't matter. Perks still the same. Yeah, we could discuss here for hours if hovers need a nerf or not. Maybe they're fine, but they are objectively superior to any other movement part. Any other across the board with all weapons except only melees. And that's by a slight margin, because I'm pretty sure if you could do a Firebug hover, it would be better than a Bigfoot Firebug. I just know it. People just don't do it, but it would be better. So yeah, legs and wheels and especially tracks need some love. Either way, there's this. So those things are all for April's Fool. So we gonna have some sort of event. I was really hoping that it would be drone related, the event, but apparently I was wrong after all. What else? I think that's it. Yep, nothing here, nothing new here. Let's see factions. Tech tree. See if there's anything new here on the tech tree. No, I don't think so. No, everything is the same. Let's see about the new structural parts. It was on Steppenwolf's, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, they removed the structural parts. Because we had... Or it was scavengers. Okay, yeah, they removed those parts. Because we had some new structural parts. Anyway, let me keep getting the questions. Yeah, April Fool. It's gonna happen soon. And their mobility should... nature flying... all the movement parts should be buffed. Yeah, all the movement parts should be buffed. Maybe acceleration should be buffed. I would just like to see a faster game overall. I think wheels should have their speed increased even more. Maybe maximum speed of all cabins to be 150, 200 even. Because that will make like much faster games. And that could change cannon meta. Because one of the big advantages of the cannon meta is, one, the alpha damage, and two, the range. And it's very hard to close the distance between targets right now in the game, because vehicles are not fast enough. That's one, and the other thing is that the impulse screws you up so much. But I don't know. I just would like to see a more fast-paced game, more quick vehicles, and that's it. What else? What else do you guys want to know? Just leave here on the chat. If not, I'm gonna close this live stream in 10 to 15 minutes. If there isn't anything else for me to check here. Let me see if there's any new pack. Nope. There is this cross crowns thing that I had no idea what's gonna be. I know it's a currency for Xbox, but what the hell is doing here? I have no idea. And some CKs are back here, so... yeah, faster games could be something. Like, much quicker vehicles or something like that. I would like this. Yeah, Steppenwolf bumpers. Oh, here they are. Okay. Do I have it? completely missed it. Oh, I do have it. Nice. Thanks for spotting it, chromosomes. Thank you. Okay, let me see how that looks. Let's see. Oh, this one is not new, right? No. This one is also not new. This one is new. And this one is also new. Wow. Those are some sexy looking parts. Jesus. You know what would be cool if this bumper could work as a car jack? That would be something. Imagine how cool would that be? Like it don't have a lot of durability, so although it doesn't use energy, if you lose the part, you lose the car jack. That'll be something interesting. So that's a bumper. Even though it looks like a normal structural part, that is actually a bumper. It has 90% resistance for contact, so it should work against harvesters. And this one is also a bumper. That is so sexy. I love this part. Let me check here with a border. Not a border, a saw, but saw. Lacerator, why not? Alright, melee resistance indeed. And the best thing of the award, this is most likely not from a pack. This is unlocked for free at level 13, if this is like actually a thing here. So this will be unlocked at level 13 for Steppenwolf, and this one is going to be unlocked in level 10 for Steppenwolf. Actually, you unlock this on level 6 as well. So 4, 6, 10, 13. So you have 2 of each of those bumpers. You have 2 of those, and you have 2 of those. And they are work of art here. Let me see the weld points for them. So they have 1, 2, 3, 6, 10 weld points on the back, 1 on each side. Another 6 on the top, and not a single one on the bottom. This one has 4 and 2 on the back, not on top, 2 on bottom. So you could probably mount it like this if you want to protect weapons, maybe. They are so pretty. Nice. So 4 new bumpers for everyone for free. That is probably the best thing about this update so far. Coupons for field store for okay, whatever. I think this is new as well, isn't it? Pretty sure it is. Whatever. So it's very likely they are not locked behind a pack. At least that's what I hope for. Let's see if there is anything. Keep writing your questions here on the chat. I will cover them, and the moment I don't have any questions anymore, I will just call it a day. Gonna stay with my wife a little bit, and then probably gonna live stream on Twitch. a game that I'm freaking addicted right now, which is called Don't Starve Together. I know it's an old game, but I just now met the game and I'm so addicted to it right now. So I'm definitely gonna be on Twitch streaming that game in a few hours after I go to the market, buy all the toilet paper of the world and some food. Much more toilet paper than food because, of course. Okay, I think that's it. Let me just read a few more questions here. Two bumpers. Special coupons are normal now. Coldfire have seen something odd on the faction equipment on level 6. I think there's a new special coupon. Yeah, I think that's new. I don't know what exactly that is. Use these coupons to rent Scavenger Vault. Scavenger Vault, I think, is this thing, right? Yeah, Scavenger Vault. So I think you just get instead of getting for the rare, you get it for the special. That's it, I guess. Okay, let me make sure I didn't miss any question. If I miss your question, make sure to make it again, to write it again, so I don't miss it. But 20 legs are behind, first wheel, games faster. So there you go, Rob. Those coupons, I think, are for the special benches. Special, those CKs, I think, aren't coming to the game. So those CKs are probably not coming, you said? Maybe. I don't know. They give HP, right? Oh, right. Yes. Is this the case for all bumpers? Let me see. Ooh, okay. So yeah, thanks for pointing it up, Mr. $1 Million. Those bumpers are actually quite unique. Because just take a look here. All bumpers do not add to HP pool. So 340 points of durability, 340 points of durability. It only adds to the overall pool, which is right on the bottom of this wall of text there. Just right. Oh, my face is on the front. Let me fix this. Fucking face, get away. All right. So if you see on this wall of text, the overall damage, the overall HP is 1500 health. If I remove this bumper, it will drop to 1284. So bumpers only add to white damage. They do not add to yellow damage. However, those bumpers do add to yellow damage. So how exactly does this works? Yeah, they really do increase the yellow damage. That's for sure. Alright, that's quite unique for a bumper. So it has damage. Let me see if I can check how much damage can this do, can this make. That's not bad. That's really not bad. This is probably gonna be used on hovers on the bottom of the hover. Like below the frames or something like that. Because most hovers now use bumpers below them because of melees. When melee go like drive below the hover, they will most likely get killed because of the bumpers. So that definitely will be a thing with those parts, because they are both structural and bumpers. And 129 durability, it's not that great, but it's better than nothing. Let me compare this with other bumpers here. True. Okay. This is better than the small train plow, actually. Sort of. 216 by almost 500 kilograms. No, it's not as efficient, but it's fairly decent. It's better than this one, at least. No, it's worse, actually. Yeah, they don't have a really good efficiency, so they're kind of balanced. They're heavy, but they look nice. All right, let's keep going through the questions. Yeah, they give HP. Air splitter, I think Bully has some packs that are not part like that. I don't know. Are those new pack parts? No, I don't think so, Eduardo. They most likely are from the normal levels. And yes, Tennessee, those bumpers are the sexiest part ever. They blend in so nice. I just wish they had lights, but well, cannot have it all. Codefire about multiple clients on the same PC. Can we talk about it private on Discord? Yeah, sure. Let me add you right now. Okay, I'm gonna add you to Rob. Are you on my Discord, Rob? I think you are, right? Yes, you are. Okay, just sent you a friend request. So just accept it, then you can DM me, right, Rob? We can talk about this, sure. Okay. Toilet paper soup, yes. When are the new wheels coming? No idea. I don't see any of them here. Let me see. No, we don't have any of them here. Yeah, Hammercraft great again. Alright guys, that'll be all, I think. I covered the most important things. If you find out anything I missed, please join my Discord and ping me. Hey Codefire, you got this wrong, or you missed this. That'll help a lot. That'll be all for now. Thank you so much for watching, all of you, especially to my dear Mr. Million Dollar, please, for the donation. Appreciate it. It helps a lot. I will be able to go to the market right now and buy all the toilet paper of Brazil, because right now $1 worth more than 5 reals. So that is a lot of money for me on Brazil, so I can probably buy a whole bunch of toilet paper. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Join me on Twitch. I'm gonna be live streaming later today. And I see you next time.